everything in my garden, and so there's just a crisis happening all the time. So, I personally think that it's much better to have a smaller garden.
Gotta work out in the garden. I need to start seeds.
Get a good yield from the small garden.
I think I'm good on it. It doesn't look like it's gonna get cold at night again.
It can be so
it's Michigan.
So discouraging to put in a massive garden and barely get anything from it. You may as well have a small one that you can take care of really well.
41. Holy crap! Tuesday night it's gonna be 70 degrees.
Tuesday night?
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah, it's going to get up to like 84 Monday. It's only going to go down.
We're not going to need the blankets.
Well, blankets are one thing. If I need blankets to sleep. Well, I'm not turning on the electric blanket.
No.
I can handle sleeping with those blankets.
Some of you may remember that we got ducks a while back and chickens, and they were both in this brooder right here for a while. The chickens got moved out on the pasture. The ducks have still been in here. And I moved this little chicken coop down here from back behind our house.
I'm really hoping that I can make enough money with my deliveries so I can go get my guinea.
And now this tree limb here fell down. I'm not sure what happened.
Yeah, we have a lilac branch that fell down out there too. I think that lilac bush might be dying.
I haven't had time to clean that up yet. I need to get that cleaned up before I can put the pin here. So until then,
I have a lot to do. Like I said, I have to start seeds,
set up some electric fence
work in the garden. I want to plant the cherry seeds. I want to plant the apple seeds that are supposed to go in the fridge from last year, from last spring. I don't even know if they're any good. We'll see. If not, then I'll have to start over. I have to collect herbs. I've got to plant the raspberry branch that got broken up. I don't know if it's even going to work or not. If it dies, it dies.
Will get really nasty if I leave them here very long.
I want to try to work on moving the garden fence, like connecting that garden area.
They're doing all right here, but that gets
I need to finish cleaning the trailer.
With fresh bedding and stuff.
And I need to work on merchandise, and I want to try to work upstairs. Because Memorial Day weekend,
I'll be able to get that chicken coop all set up for them.
probably starting Thursday,
much cushion for putting in fence.
which will be
On this ground is hard.
Memorial Day.
Homesteader in Maine.
Release the Kraken!
Don't worry, Morgan, I won't steal that.
So the 21st, starting the 21st, which is a week from yesterday. Starting the 21st, I want to open up basically a yard sale part of our store. And I'm going to actually get poster board and like do signs and stuff like that. But I'm going to be trying to sell a lot of stuff that we're not going to use. I'm not going to keep trying to, why keep everything? We don't have room for it. We're not going to use it. And yeah, some of it is my mom and dad's, but you know what? I can't keep everything.
I think we'll let them find it on their own.
And just because, I'm trying to sell it and get rid of it, doesn't mean I don't respect my parents. It's just, I've got to make room. I have to,
something put around our raised beds so that we don't have to keep weed eating around them. I got the weed fabric to go underneath, but I forgot to order the staple things to go along with it. So, much as I don't want to, I guess I'm going to need to run to town and get those because I really want to get it tonight. Also need a couple other things from the store, so make a little trip out of it. But I'm hoping to get back before it gets dark so we can quick get this done.
That's cool.
Maybe cut some holes.
All right.
Yeah,
so I have a lot to do. I really want to work on more merchandise. I'm keeping this one because A, I want one, and B, I can't seem to get this one to stop. I'm gonna go back and repaint it, and then use the spray over it. And I think I'm gonna spray those ones that frosted. Because I don't want the stuff to come off. And that stuff is, like, that spray is a good sealer, so. But I'm going to keep that one. I have laundry to do. I've wanted to get down here from upstairs in the bedroom so I can wash stuff. Some of it is for sewing. Some of it is stuff I'm going to get rid of. And just yada, yada, yada. It's oh my goodness. It's a nightmare up there. It really is. There's going to be a lot of books for sale.
It's humid and upper 80s. And I've about had it, so I'm going to go inside, and Joey's going to work out here for a while yet until he gets tired, and he'll probably come inside too.
Sorry, that video is More Than Farmers. I had that playing. Wasn't even thinking about it. But yeah, I have a lot of. There's going to be some clothes. There's going to be, of course, our merchandise for our store. I'm going to get. It's still early, so I'm almost done with breakfast. I'm going to go out and I'm going to get the herbs. The purple nettle, as much dandelion as I can get. The cleavers, and the wild violets. Gotta get some sugar, though. Unfortunately, I might just have to use white sugar. That's what I think of that. Yeah. No, I guess I do. I also need to buy some more honey, because I want to make some more honey mustard. I'm also going to be attempting to make some homemade mayonnaise. You have to get outside and get work done. I was already saying that. There's so much to do. I definitely have to get that trailer cleaned up. I've got to finish doing that. I want to get that done. So it looks decent, for one. You know, I want to be able to advertise our store to where it actually looks really good and not like crap. I will have to close the back of it off, though. And somehow I'm going to have to come up with a way to fix that roof. I'm not sure how, but I've got to be able to fix that roof. Another thing I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be taking my 2-pint jars of tomato sauce that I made, and I'm going to homemade ketchup out of it. And I'll be storing it in new pint jars. The jars I can keep. I won't be able. I'll just wash the jars, obviously. But the rings and lids, I'll have to retire those for dry stuff and not canning. Yeah. Another thing I want to start today is these microgreens. So healthy. I want to show you guys. I got these seeds the other day, a few days ago. Zinnias. Like red and white and orange and red. Those are like a bright fuchsia pink. Sunflowers, these two are the same. Marigolds, which are great for keeping pests out of your garden, and African daisies, and then a cottage garden wildflower mix. And that has echinacea in it, and I think calendula. Yeah. I'm going to be getting some glad bulbs, and I'm definitely going to do the memorial garden for our family. Close family and friends that we've lost. I'm going to be doing that memorial garden this year, for sure. So, me, another thing I'm going to be doing today, obviously. I have so much to do. So much to do. As soon as I get breakfast done, I'm going to go out and get the herbs. And then probably get to work on the garden. We'll be doing videos throughout the day, here and there. Trying to see if I can incorporate a part 8 into actually, yeah, this would be a really good one. Okay. So I'm going to just use this as part 8 for our series. How do you become fully self-sufficient? Is it even possible? Yes, it is. I don't know why I keep doing that. So, this one is 5 things to learn as a beginning homesteader. All right. I do understand. Okay, this is from Grow Where You Sow. I do understand that a lot of people know many things when they begin homesteading, and that's so great. If you're buying a homestead and know nothing like I did, here are the first 5 things that I think you should learn first. 1, before you start homesteading, you should know these things. Me, I knew nothing, and I truly knew nothing. I had to learn about raising meat, animals, or growing big vegetable gardens and construction. Forget about it. It was a huge learning curve, but I got through it. You don't need to be afraid of your chickens. Some of you may think this is silly, but it was a reality for me. And I'm pretty sure I'm not alone. Well, I hope I'm not. I had never been around chickens, ever. Not once in my 23 years of life. When we bought our homestead, the previous owner gifted us his chickens, and I was so scared of them. I thought they were going to attack me the moment I stepped into their coop. Well, friends, they didn't. Really, they couldn't have cared less about me. Don't be scared to pick them up or put your eggs under a broody hen to collect those or put your hand under a broody hen to collect those beautiful eggs. You're the boss, after all. I eventually was able to learn that. Tip from a fellow homesteader. The best way I've found to pick up a chicken is to be very calmly walk up behind them and place each hand on either side of their wings, securing them shut. That's exactly how I pick ours up. Pick them up and slide them under one of your arms. If they start to freak out, and they will at some time in your life, grab them by the ankles and hang them upside down for a moment and try again. Holding them upside down calms them, but doesn't make them pass out, so don't worry, you'll learn quick. Power tools are now a big part of your life. This might also sound silly to some of you, but I'd never used or even held a power tool. I was about as scared of my screwdriver as I was my chickens. My advice to you, complete beginners, is to use your power tools. Whenever you have the opportunity, use your power tools and get comfortable with them. If you have friends that often build things, ask them if you can shadow them on projects. Once you get to the point in your homesteading life where you're having to build things like rabbit hutches and garden beds, using a circular saw is going to be the most terrifying act if you've never used a power tool. You don't want your power tools to be like a bad relationship, obligated to spend time with them but really don't want to. They're a big part of your life now, so find your favorite and learn to truly love them. Tip from a fellow homesteader. Although they can be expensive, I suggest to always have 2 batteries for your screwdriver. I can't tell you how many days I've been deep into working on a project just to have my screwdriver run out of battery with no backup. Well, you better have like regular hand tools as well, because you can't count on that. You won't regret spending the money. I use a DeWalt screwdriver and love it. You can buy the screwdriver I use, and it comes with 2 batteries and a carrying bag at a great price. I'm not going to pull that up. Compost is a lifesaver. Yes, it is. Look at our garden. I wish I would have learned to and started composting immediately when we started homesteading. I wish I would have started homesteading when I was 25. Why? Because you're going to be using a lot of dirt. Also, where I am in Florida, the ground we walk on is just pure sand. Compost is great for so many reasons, but to keep things simple for this little article, it adds a plethora of nutrients to your gardens. Your plants will thank you. If you want to read about how much I love composting and how to keep it simple, check out my Composted Made Easy. I'm going to pull that up and see if I can save it. Okay, cool. I think I can. Maybe not. Okay, I think I'm going to make that another video as soon as I'm done with this one. Fermenting feed is a good idea. I just started fermenting feed around May of 2018, and I really wish I would have known about it much earlier. Fermenting feed is so easy to do, and it doubles your feed. For example, I buy a 50-pound bag of feed, and it usually lasts me about 10 days. Go away. When I ferment my feed, that same bag lasts me around 17 to 20 days. Pretty cool. Really. It also adds nutrients to the feed and makes it easier to digest for your chickens. A major plus, less stinky chook poo. Irrigation is your friend. Along with composting, learning to set up irrigation is great for so many reasons. Go away. Sorry. Not only does it cut down on time for you folks who don't have as much of it, but it also conserves water if your system is working well. Most people use the black pipe irrigation you can buy at places like Home Depot, and I was one of them for a long time. Also, I use some of the black pipes on my trees. I use PVC pipe in my gardens. Oh my gosh! Hang on. Sorry. Once you start trying to dive for insurance quotes, you get a million phone calls, and it's really annoying. All right. I use PVC in my gardens. I do this for a couple of reasons. One, I personally hate dealing with the black pipe. Maybe I'm doing it wrong, but I find it hard to assemble certain parts. It's not bad enough to stop me from using it, though. I use the black piping in all my bushes and trees, places where the layouts will never move. This takes me to the second reason. Two, I put PVC in the gardens because I can move it around, add and take away length and sprinklers when I need to, like my garden layouts constantly change. There are benefits of using black pipe over PVC and vice versa. I choose the PVC because I just find it easier to use for my uses. Learn to use both and choose what you like best. Now me, I have the plastic bottles that I'm going to be filling, and I'm going to put holes in the covers, flip them upside down, and put them in the dirt in my garden beds, so they're constant drip into the soil. To summarize, to wrap all this up, homesteading while being a person who knows nothing can be quite aggravating and discouraging in the beginning. These 5 things are the things I either learned early on or wish I would have learned early on. There are also 5 things I hope you all learn early on if you don't know them yet. As usual, I love to hear about your experiences and thoughts on your homesteading journey. If you already know these things, head over and read about 5 skills you can learn to save money on the homestead. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get this up there, and I will see you guys in the next video. Keep your eye on subscriptions. Just don't take it for granted. Just keep your eye on your subscriptions. Make sure you're still subscribed. Click on the notification bell. Click on all to make sure you get all the notifications. Like and share the videos. Get them out there. Get this information out there to people. I don't care. You can go through and share all of our videos. Go through all of them. Share them all. I don't care. Even the old ones. Get them out there. Share them. Share them. And then Do your preps, do your chores, do your research, start prepping. I just bought a little bit today. Okay? Start prepping. Start getting that stuff. Get seeds, get seeds, get seeds, get seeds. Get your garden started. Get your homestead going. Get that stuff on paper, on grid, whatever. Get it going. Like yesterday. Have fun with your family. Make sure you don't need electricity for it. Fun that you can have without electronics. Fun that you could have with, you have to use candlelight, board games, whatever. Card games. Uno cards. Card games. And then do some more research because it's really important. Get your homesteading books. And again, get your gardens and your homesteads going now. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.